got to do a little better than that as usual. How are you guys doing? Good. Amazing. I'm so happy to be back here. It's my favorite place on my tour of North America that I do once a month. I love going to BHA. As you guys know, usually you're my guinea pigs. When I test out my untested classes on. This one I have done here in the past 3 years ago. So you could ask this year's ninth graders if they remember it. First of all, I have to ask you a very important question, especially as I see, people in the front row with glasses on. So, do you know why pickles all have to wear glasses?
What?
Because they're all legally blind. That's it. Okay. Sit down. All right. No more pickles. Well, no, I can't say no more pickle jokes. A lot more pickle jokes. Right. Yes. Obviously, what did the confused pickle say?
He was in a pickle.
Close. He was in a dilemma. But which actually brings me to the topic I want to talk to you about today. I want to tell you a story. Of course, this is a true story that I made up, and it is about the pickle store. Okay, so this pickle store is one of my favorite stories. I want to discuss it with you guys because there's a lot of information. This is a real store. It's a pickle store. Obviously, you can tell, very, very, very real. Now, first I want to tell you about Dill-an. Dill-an had a dream, but of course his name is misspelled, right? That's Dill-an. Dill-an had a dream. Now, most of you guys at your age, you have dreams, aspirations. You have, what do you want to be when you grow up? Or what do you want to be when you get younger? Or what do you want to be when you, if I only had a brain? Any of those things. So, I don't know. Anyone want to share what's your dream? What's the dream you have? I'm scared to find that out. Okay.
I want to be a fire truck.
You want to be a fire truck? It's fantastic. Okay. By the way, fire trucks have a higher than average. No, that's not what I was going to say. A higher than average population of donuts than other vehicles. So that makes sense considering. Oh, I do have to start with a disclaimer, guys. Those of you who are new. So it's important for you to know these. First of all, welcome sixth graders. Awesome to have you guys here. I think you came to one of my things last year. Yeah. With them. All right. So, the attitude. How dare you? Okay. You're messing with my rotation. So it's important to know that I always theoretically bring donuts. Now, it happens to be there are currently no kosher donut stores in Las Vegas anymore. Krispy Kreme, Dunkin' Donuts, both don't exist anymore. Kosher. So, therefore, I'm not bringing you donuts. But you should know, just like Hashem counts your good thoughts as actions, you have to count it as if I gave you donuts. So, that worked. I do have pickles for you guys, although not as many as I thought from Instagram picture, and also some ices they'll give out at the very end. So you will get something, not donuts, but a fire truck is a good donut. Okay. Anyone on this side want to share a dream and aspiration? What do you think, Donna?
Get out of school.
Get out of school. Like, what better dream is there in your life? Wow. By the way, if that's your dream in your life, I'm going to give you a hint. You can do it now. You might get arrested, end up homeless, a lot of other things, but if that's your dream, it's worth it. Go for it. Yes, what do you think? Okay, a game designer. Okay, I love it. I love it, yes. Be a surgeon. Fantastic. I just want to clarify. You mean like the good kind of surgeon that saves people's life, or like the weird Frankenstein type of surgeon that like messes up monsters? Okay, good. Okay, we're going to move on from now just because I know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen? Mina, I'm afraid to hear yours. Fine, two more. Hill from Mina over here from Doe. And then we need to move on because Rabbi Van is going to start throwing things at me if I go too far over time. Because the one thing I've learned about teachers is that teachers so desperately want to teach they hate having a period off. So they're going to make sure that at the end of the time. But you tell me it's lunch right after. Okay, fine. Yes, Mina, what's your aspiration? Okay, I don't know this year, but that's a good aspiration.
And Hero wants to be a unicorn.
I hate to tell you, it's kind of genetics. Like, if you haven't started as a unicorn, you probably can make that shift. But okay, Okay. Okay, so.
My dream is to find a meat collect and then sell for $1 million all around. Or $9.99 a year.
I already know the answer.
Pickles.
42.
What?
Okay. So now, okay, we're gonna move on. So Dylan's dream was actually kind of similar. They could take the Phoenix prison to own a pickle store. He wants to start his own pickle store. Now, think about it. Pickles are amazing, right? They're God's gift to humanity. But the challenge with pickles, a few challenges. Number one is you're basically limited to what the store has for you. And the store only has what? 20, 30 different varieties. It's just not enough. And it's not super fresh. Did you know? I scandalized and found this out. Some store brand pickles actually cook their cucumbers. They're fake. They're not really pickles.
No.
Painful. So Dylan was passionate. He was an entrepreneur. So he decided he wanted to start a pickle store, and he starts dreaming and planning. He gets a little notebook. He starts writing down. So I want you guys to help me out. Tell me, in order to start and own and run this pickle store, what are some things he's gonna need? There. A store, an actual physical building. Good, yeah.
Cucumbers.
Okay, what's your name?
You just get the
Bayla says cucumbers. Obviously, if you're, by the way,
cucumbers to make
I was waiting for someone to say pickles. It's like, you know, what do you put in a toaster? Yeah. Bread, right? But yes, cucumbers, excellent. Bayla, try to remember your name. Yes. You absolutely need money. Good, very
I
good.
don't know why you need.
Okay, what's your name? Money person? What's your Charlotte? Okay, yes, next to Charlotte. You need customers, for sure. But that's a few steps down the road. You guys are both thinking meta. Okay, good. Let's shift over this side for a minute. What you got?
A mashkiach.
You need a mashkiach if you want to be a kosher pickle store. Okay, fair enough. That might cost some money. Yeah. Okay, now there are certain varieties of pickles you need a pickle tree for. Excellent. However, yeah, no, I'll go with that. Fine. Yeah. Okay, I mean, what do you need a partner for? Do you need a partner? Partners could be helpful if you split half the money. Sure, but that's not a necessity. I mean, it might be worth having investors. Okay, partners could be useful. Yeah, sure. You do need employees. You need people to work. By the way, employees cost a lot of money. Expensive, Robert. And I just lure the children. So this is what I call whether the ends justify the means. Because I believe, Robert, I believe pickles are their own reward, and the children should want to come for pickles just because they're pickles. Tell you that? Okay, you need business acumen. Good, you may need to hire an accountant. Yeah. Parents' permission for. I mean, I assume he's planning for after he turns 18. But you're right. But in the planning stages, yeah. In the back. Oh, business license, good. Paying the government that don't cost money. In the back. Now you need brine. Now, what is brine made of?
Vinegar. Pickle juice.
Spices, vinegar, salt. Mostly it's salt and water. He's gonna need a whole lot of salt. You can't use pickle juice to make pickles. Pickle juice comes after. Yes.
Why can't you just grow the pickles?
A place to store all of them, because not just a storefront, you need storage space. Great. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up here a little bit soon. Yes, your name? Okay. Do you need a pickle farm? We have pickle tree and a pickle farm for different varieties. Okay, you were gonna say really fast. Yes. Okay. And yeah. You need to advertise. Okay, awesome. Okay, fine. Last one.
We need pickle juice to water the pickle trees.
Okay, so pickle juice to water the pickle trees is actually a myth. Believe it or not, one of the great gifts that God gave us is that you don't need pickle juice to water pickle trees. You can water pickle trees with ordinary, alkalized, reverse osmosis water. Yes. You know that. Okay, so now, I'm going to give you a list that actually, he made a business plan. He made a business plan. And these are the things he decided he needed, we're going to go through. Okay, so he's going to need money to pay for rent. So we're going to go through each of them. Let's go through electricity, right? He needs to pay for electricity. Cleaning supplies, because Pickles can make a mess. And then Pickle juice gets on the floor, people walk in and get some money. Okay, salaries, he needs to pay some people. He needs to pay for insurance, because people are eating your products, especially Pickles. What if they choke on it? What if it's too salty? What if they're allergic to the reverse osmosis water that you have? Okay, he needs a delivery truck. He needs house elves, because regular paid employees are very expensive. House elves, super cheap, right? Super cheap. Water slide. Why is he a water slide?
Funding.
No. Not for the kids. No. No. Obviously it's for the ducks. Because where else are the ducks going to play if not on the water slide? So, you need to have that. Now, let's go through this. Food supplies, he needs cucumbers. He needs spring water, he needs spices, and he needs ducks. Why does he need ducks? Because he needs someone to go on the water slide. Exactly. Very good. So you guys know this. Yes.
You make the refrigerator to keep the pickles cool.
Correct. So you're right. So I think the refrigerator is already included in the building, and the electricity goes into powering it. You're right. In theory, I can go with he needs this ceiling tile and that ceiling tile. It can be a much longer list, right? Okay, good. So for marketing, advertising, he needs a logo. You're right. He needs to pay a graphic designer. He needs to get a logo.
He needs more ducks.
Now,
A security guard.
Why are ducks food?
by the way, ducks are an excellent source of employment for a pickle factory because ducks don't eat pickles. Okay? Neither, by the way, do house elves. Now, okay, you have a question? Okay.
How that you don't need a refrigerator because somehow all the pickles are gone by then.
Okay, if you're very optimistic, then it's possible that all of your pickles will be gone every single day. However, it's a little bit unrealistic. You might have to store some. Also, you know why you need a refrigerator?
For the ducks.
For your iced coffee, so you can keep that good and cold. Anyway, fine. But yeah, also a place to ducks sleep. So guys, I just want to go through. There's a little bit of math and business, so I want to go through understanding what all this is going to cost. Okay? And maybe you'll understand afterwards if there's actually a point in this or if we're just actually planning a pickle store together. That would be kind of cool. But there are pickle stores, they exist in the world. Okay, that's the awesome world we live in. You know, the Vilna Gaon is quoted as saying that when he was getting very old and he was dying, that he was sad he was leaving this world. Because this world is so amazing. And for a few pennies, or it was kopecks, I guess, you can buy a pair of tzitzis and get eternal awesomeness, right? So Hashem put us in a world where we can do that. Hashem also put us in a world where we get pickle stores. It's pretty amazing. Okay, see, leave it to me to find a really beautiful lesson and distill it down to pickles. Now let's go through some money here. Now, practically speaking, for a large size store, inflation might have changed this since last time this presentation 3 years ago here. Let's say rent in the store is about $6,000 a month, right? Sounds about reasonable for a storefront. Obviously, it's in a prime part of town, it might cost more. Electricity, a few $100s a month. Price of electricity has gone way, way up. It is partial solar because, you know, the store has a slanted roof and about 34% of it faces a good direction for the solar panels. You have a question on this? Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Were these prices created before inflation started?
Inflation never started or ended, it's been going on forever, but if you mean before, inflation has been rather not great, or rather great if you're inflation, for the last year or two, yes. So inflation has gone up. Let's even go through this. Okay, cleaning, salaries, again, salaries not so much because house elves kind of free. Oh yeah, it's there. Insurance costs money. You have to pay for insurance in case someone sues you, they slipped in the pickle juice. Delivery trucks because you can't, you have to be able to supply pickles to stores. He wants to go to the wholesale market. House elves are free. The water supply costs about $1,000 a month. So rent, cucumbers $2,000 a month, spring water $2,500. I can't believe spring water is more expensive than cucumbers, but it is. Spices and the ducks cost $25.07. Yes, inflation, they're now $25.09, but ducks are rather inexpensive. I bought ducks, I know. We've had ducks in camp where I actually, funny story, we were in Big Bear, California at camp one year and we ordered 6 baby ducks. They just hatched the day after they're hatched. We ordered from a website. I get a call from the post office one day. It's like, hi, this is Wendy from the post office. Can you please come pick up your ducks? They're making a lot of noise. They literally just delivered a cardboard box with holes in it with ducks just in the box. That's how they delivered it in the mail.
How many are you ordered?
None of them were dead at that point. I mean, this is 10 years ago. At least 3 of them survived more than a year. Anyway, we did not cook them.
What do you
They
do with
were
the
our
apples
pets.
here? What do you do with the apples here? Feed them to homeless people?
That is my estimation. So now, again, some inflation, but $30,725.07 as a monthly total, which means for the year, what's his budget, which is
$365.
right, so almost $400,000. Let's say it's inflation, $400,000 or $500,000 a year to run it, right? Which isn't a crazy amount of money if you're also going to make some back. Yeah. Of course. So, as long as there's pickles in it. So here's the thing. Dill-an starts his store. He makes his store, makes his dream. He gets it. He is exactly 18 years old. He waits till his 18th birthday. He has all plans out. He starts it off. He gets the storefront. He gets his house elves. It's all going according to the plan. And he really, really wants people to buy his pickles. So what does he do?
He puts flyers.
He advertises.
He gives it.
Now, what do you advertise if you were in a pickle store? Pickles, great. What might be a good marketing position? Yeah. Maybe buy one get one free, a sale, okay, good. What? A good price, yes.
Buy one, get a pet.
Buy one, get the ducks. I like that. Yeah.
A guy on the side of the street dressed up like a pickle waving a sign.
For sure. What are those sign spinner guys? And they have them here? In Vegas, every street corner, they got sign spinners. They throw them out. You guys find your back. They're amazing. They try them in last time. Anyway, this is what Dill-an does. He advertises a pickle sale. So first, he does 50% off. Then he does buy one, get one. Then he does free pickles. Now, how to get 50% off free pickles, I'm not sure. But he really wants people to have pickles, so he gives out his pickles for free. And on sale, is he going to make money?
No.
Is he going to be able to recoup his $460,000 budget? No, because in order to do that, you have to actually, even if you charge like $6 a pickle, you have to sell 100,000 pickles just to break even. I did that math really poorly, but okay, 50, 60,000 pickles, that's a lot of pickles. That's hundreds and hundreds a day. He's not doing it, and very soon after, unfortunately, his dream dies, and the store is permanently closed. No!
He's obsessed.
Okay,
Take a
so,
happy ending.
It's a happy ending. The boy is open.
okay. Now's the part where I want you guys to pay attention. That was fun. Now listen to what I'm getting at. There's 2 steps here. Step number 1. Let's try to understand why Dill-an's business failed. The reason he failed is because of something we call in business world. We call the business world as if I'm in the business world. I'm around here. But something that is called CBA. Cost benefit analysis. Okay? Cost benefit analysis. What that means is you always have to weigh how much a thing costs you and how much you're going to get back to decide whether it's a good business plan or not, right? So, what's his cost annually?
$400,000.
Oh, about $400,000. So how much does he have to make back in order for it to be worthwhile?
$400,000 and 1 penny. 41.
Well, 4,001 pennies for him to basically break even. He still has to be able to pay his rent at home and eat himself. So he needs 4,000 plus whatever profit he wants to make. Okay? So your benefit has to be greater than your cost. If you run a business and your benefit is lower than your cost, what does that make you? A bad businessman, okay? By the way, if you take a pickle, can you dip it in a Hawaiian punch? What does that make it?
A bad
Tropical. Anyway, so, but that'll make you a bad businessman.
Maybe if you
I love
put
the
that,
musical
maybe
background.
if you put that in his business.
Next time I'm going to bring a tuba along with me. Will they allow that in a personal item on the plane? I travel today with just this. See, that's the benefit of not having to bring donuts. This is all it's up in their suitcase. All right.
You have to get checked every time you take donuts.
So here's what happens. Oh, I've gotten a lot of TSA agents upset at me that I wasn't giving them the donuts. Trust me. You guys have caused me a lot of stress over the years. So let's go through this for a little bit. So I want to ask you something. How big is Earth? Big, little, in between.
It's fat.
It's fat. Okay. Okay, big.
It's a ball.
I submit to you, Earth is not that big. Earth is not that big. And I want to show you something which you may have seen before, but put things a little bit in perspective. I want you to think about the size of the universe. I'm going to show you a little bit of a video. Okay? There we go. So now, just pay attention to this. It's a few minutes long. And I hope it gives a little bit of an understanding. Now, here we have some small planets. I don't know if this is all you want to really care. Okay? Dwarf planet. We get a picture of how big Earth is. Yeah, no idea how big.
Aruba.
The moon.
Where's America? Where's
America's not a planet yet.
Now.
Wait, where's the
Earth. Mars, Venus, we're going up. These planets, oh, Earth, here we go. So 13,000 kilometers, remember that size. Whoa, that's a lot bigger. Fine. Neptune is a lot bigger. Remember, we're 13,000 kilometers. Okay, huge. Saturn is 10 times the size of Earth. And Jupiter more than 10 times the size of Earth. Okay, now take a look at this. This is our sun, about 100 times the size of Earth. Oh, 1,000 times the size of Earth, sorry. Now, Earth is tiny compared to some of these other stars. Okay, those are millions, 35 million kilometers. Those are million times the size of Earth. You can see Aldebaran from Earth is a pretty, to start one of the popular stars in the sky. Oh, that's a very large one. They're going to slowly grow. Okay, slow star? Well, I haven't heard of it, but look how tiny our sun is somewhere down there. Holy moly. These are millions of times the size of Earth. 3 billion kilometers. What? That's 100 billion times the size of Earth. Are trillions of kilometers. 1 light year is several trillion is 10 trillion kilometers. These are big. The universe is pretty big. So guys, we ask again, is Earth big or small?
Small. Comparatively.
Hundreds of trillions of light years. That is quadrillion light years. Cool names, right? 1,000 light years? That's a million years. It's our galaxy, guys.
Somewhere in there we are. Somewhere there.
That's a million light years. What is that? The observable universe. Okay, guys, so it's back in. Is 93 billion light years. That makes it about a trillion kilometers. No, sorry, it's 10 trillion kilometers to light year. So
That's a marathon
they
distance.
got-
Audiences run it.
I don't know. It's like 100 trillion. I don't know. It's a lot. So
It's
now,
a really big.
It's 100 million trillion.
I want you to understand this, right? So that when you go back here, all right, we have Earth, we have Saturn, and so big. What's my point? Listen carefully, because this can be a little bit of a twist. My point here is very, very, very consciously not to make you feel like you're nothing. Not very much the opposite. Listen to this. Listen to this because this is so hugely important. Okay? Now, unfortunately, I cannot figure out how to get text right or wrong on Adobe. Messed it up. So the words go left to right. Come on, we'll just do it on English. Gemara and Sanhedrin. Every animal was created with male and female. Humans are the only exception. And when God created us, He created us just as one being. Why? Man was created as one to teach that if one destroys a single Jewish life, the Torah considers it destroying the entire universe. And listen to this line, this is Gemara. Every person, every one of you is obligated to say the following. We have to believe and understand and say the following. Bishvili nivra ha'olam. For me, the universe was created. For me, the universe was created, okay? That means you, all of you. God created the entire universe that we saw with a, 10 billion light years size. Just for you. Now I want you to understand something. I want you girls, and I want you guys to understand something. How valuable are you? How valuable is human life? How valuable is your life? How valuable is your life? So you think, I don't know, like kind of valuable, but like, I don't know, I'm not like important enough to like be in charge of like a city or like a state or a country. So forget that. God thinks that you are so important that the cost, the business He built, is a universe. And remember what we said in the cost-benefit analysis. If the benefit isn't bigger than the cost, you're a bad businessman. Do you think God's a bad businessman? Obviously not. So He knows what He's doing. So if He built the universe for you, what does that mean? That means that you, as a result, are more valuable than the entire universe. How crazy is that? How crazy is it that you realize, you wake up every morning and realize that you're the most special thing? You wake up every morning realizing that Hashem cares about you values you so much and it'd be worth it for him to build the entire trillions of light years, billions of light years, trillions of kilometer sized universe for you? You don't wake up every morning thinking that, but you should. And we're going to actually go and drill down on this a little bit. I'll tell you one more thing. Rashi and Bereshis, you all learned the first pasuk of Bereshis. Bereshis bara Elokim, right? In the beginning. Now, in the beginning is a little tricky. So, Bereshis means, according to Rashi, Bishvil Bereshis, because of Bereshis. Because of what? It means because of Torah, which is told in the beginning, because of the Jews who are told in the beginning. So, that means that God created the world, Hashem created the world, the universe, everything in it, the heavens and the earth, that includes the whole universe. That was not just for everybody, that was for you. That's how valuable you are. So, to kind of bring it home, conclude a little bit. Oh wow, that's really good. All right, we will take questions. I want all of you to say these 3 words with me because they're the most important words, especially when we're about to come to Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah, a lot of people, see, there's kind of 2 schools of thought. There's people who don't take it seriously, just eat apples and honey, that's fun. Honey cake, hear the shofar, great. And some people are like, oh my gosh, it's Yom Hadin, today God's going to determine my life, I'm really scared. What Rosh Hashanah really is the day that we recognize the incredible creation Hashem made. He made it for you. He believes in you. So, I want you guys to say these words with me. B'shvili nivra olam, which means for me, the universe was created. This entire universe for me. And if any time you're ever feeling down, these are the words that you come back to. So say it with me. Bishvili.
Bishvili.
Come on, you gotta do better than that. Bishvili.
Bishvili.
Nivra.
Nivra.
Ha'olam. Do it again. Bishvili.
Bishvili.
Nivra.
Nivra.
Ha'olam. The universe was built for me. Okay, you had a question? Where is baseball mentioned in the Torah? Why does it say it? It's because some weird guy made this. But where is baseball in the Torah? Mentioned in the Torah. I can think of 2 places. Right in the beginning of the Torah. Where's baseball mentioned? Rabbi, do you know?
I'm not going to give it away.
Okay. Ooh, okay, I like that. The first one's gonna be then. I'm not thinking of anything quite so intelligent. Yes? When the Chushim then knocked the bases out. It is high. Okay, not bad. Okay, fine. I get it. In Arizona, you don't trying to think about baseball too much. It's depressing. Except for spring training. Fine, yeah? Beresh ball. Not bad. By the way, how do you translate Bereshis? In the big inning. That's right. It is a baseball reference. Also, Noach brought a bunch of bats with him onto the ark. Okay. Did anyone have any questions? I saw a hand up here earlier. Someone had a question? If not, I'm just going to end with one thing. Any questions before we conclude? We're going to get to that. When we're done, we're in semester. We're going to go, I think, outside, which we'll be doing it. We'll give out the ices and the pickles. We're going to keep it to one per person. I hope there's enough for everybody to have one. I have 4. And then tonight we have this thing in Slick City. You guys are invited to. Now, you just show up 5:30 Slick City. You can come. Now, let's end with this week's parsha, okay? This week's parsha, again, the very first Rashi. It's fantastic. What are the first? Well, you had a hand up? No? You didn't have a hand up. Okay. Yeah? Good? No? What are the first words in this week's parsha? This week's parsha. Atem nitzavim. Good. Tem nitzavim mayom. You were standing today. Rashi says. I'll take a question right after this. Okay? Rashi says, why did Moshe say you're standing here today? Because in last week's parsha, what happened? We got a whole bunch of scary things. A whole bunch of curses. How many? 98. 98 curses. And the people's faces turned green from pickles. They started getting really, really scared. Like, oh, we have all these curses, we're going to be covered. That's not good. What's going to be? I'm scared. You know what Moshe said? You're standing here today. Hashem loves you. Hashem has kept you alive. You're standing here. You're good. So as we get into Rosh Hashanah, and obviously not going to be back here before Rosh Hashanah, I'll be back here after Sukkot, the week after Sukkot. And recognize you go into Rosh Hashanah, you're here. You know why you're here? You're here for one reason. Because God decided that the world and the universe needs you. You're here because you're awesome. You're here because you're valuable. And because of that, you're standing here today. It's really important. As you go into this amazing year, since the beginning of the school year, you guys are very fortunate to be in a school that teaches you Torah and teaches you Jewish values, among other fantastic things. Take advantage of that. Recognize that you really have the potential to be super, super, super duper awesome. You already are super duper awesome. Okay, now we'll take the